Media Seminar for Nuns. That was the jingle for the media seminar and workshop organized for nuns by the Center for Media Development, Lagos Archdiocese. The program, which took place at the Church of Ascension, Ikeja, on the 30th of May 2016, was steered by the theme, The Catholic Nuns in a Digital Age. The event kicked off by 10 a.m. but preceded by registration at 9 a.m. About 100 Reverend Sisters from different congregations participated actively and with enthusiasm at the event. The aim of the seminar was to bring Reverend Sisters together in order to empower them to engage the media for evangelization and propagation of the gospel in their different apostolates. The keynote address was presented by His Lordship Most Reverend Dr. Emmanuel Badejo, the Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Oyo. In his address, Bishop Badejo stated that if we could mobilize half of the nuns in Nigeria to engage the social media, we could actually transform the social media environment and our society in many ways. He further stated that the number of the nuns we have in the church all over Africa or Nigeria should persuade anyone that this is a formidable army to call up for the benefit of the gospel. Reverend Father Mark Obai presented a paper titled Fundamentals of Human Communication. In his presentation, he referred to the media as pulpits, which the sisters, as pastoral agents, must take advantage of in order to preach the message of Christ. According to him, the sisters must be aware that human communication could be hindered or distorted by various elements if not well transmitted. He used a very practical illustration to demonstrate that in many communications, the message may not be received exactly the way the sender sent it due to various factors like noise, cultural differences, language barrier, wrong channels, etc. He therefore called on the sisters to always package their communication well so that the right message is communicated and the right channel is employed in order to reach out effectively to the right audience. The last paper was presented by Mr. Cletus Ilobanafo, the Director, CEO Africa. His presentation was based on how to engage the tools of social media for effective apostolate. He underlined the vital roles the social media is playing in our world today and called on the sisters to use the various social media platforms to reach out to humanity. The moderator of the seminar was Reverend Father Mike Umo, and the MC of the day was Sister Josephine Odowike, EHJ. At the workshop session, the sisters were divided into different groups with specific questions to deliberate upon. The secretary of each group gave a summary of their deliberations to the General Assembly. The seminar was very practical, very interactive, and very participatory. Bishop Badejo, in an interview with a media crew, has this to say.
Father, I am very happy that the sisters, the nuns, have taken this workshop very seriously. You can see that the entire hall is packed full and that the attention span is very high. I am of the opinion that when the nuns go back to their congregation, they will organize follow-up workshops to bring the message down to the grassroots about the importance of the Catholic Church Reverend Sisters engaging more with the social media in a positive, creative way, a way that will enhance not only the gospel, but the charisms of their own congregations and the good that religion, Christianity, and the Catholic Church is doing for the world and can still do for the entire world. I think that from what I see, the impact has been very, very positive.
Some participants and presenter also spoke.
The program has been very enriching, educating, mind-blowing, and it has also challenged the nuns to go out there and evangelize using the media as a platform.
Well, it was a successful one. It was an eye-opener for the participants.
In the past 20 years or so, there have been game-changing advances in communications. Our modern world is simply not the same again. In fact, the communications future that we were promised long ago is here right now. Communication tools have changed. There is a paradigm shift on how people communicate. But the good news is that challenges of this moment are a boundless opportunity for evangelization. Just as the church learned how to use books and films to proclaim the good news to the ends of the earth, so today we must also learn to use these new media to help people encounter Jesus in their ordinary day-to-day affairs.